What is going on? I hope that you are well, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon, and we are going to dive right into episode 72 of No Cash Clash as we absolutely tear through Town Hall 9. Many of you have said in the comments, Galadon, how do you level your heroes so quickly? And just hold on to your hats, all right? Get ready. Buckle up, because it's going to get crazier the next couple of episodes. We are going to literally fly through the levels. Right now, we're trying to undo what is the bottleneck. Yes, I realize I rushed my lab, and now we're paying for it, okay? We're going to go ahead and take a look at, there's just so much over here that needs to be upgraded, and we're going to continue to save the Dark Elixir for the heroes, but we are going to hit the lightning spell. We want to work on that because, as you may have noticed, right now my lightning spell is so low level that 2 lightning spells will not take out a maxed out Town Hall 9 air defense, which renders it virtually useless in those dragon balloon minion raids. Now, back over on the Builder Hall side briefly, yes, that's right, last episode we talked about the dirtiest, the best, the greatest upgrade in the Builder Hall or in the game, and that is unlocking Dirty Baby Dragon spam. As you saw the last few episodes, we struggled with just a couple of baby dragons per camp. It makes it tough. So here it comes. Finally, we have the resources, we have the room, we have the storages for it. We can pop on over to the Star Lab and for 1.2 million, grab a 3rd baby dragon per camp. This is huge, you guys. You need to consider this whenever you're looking into your upgrades in the Star Lab, because an extra unit is huge. Now, okay, we're not going to waste gems on it, I promise. We're not going to do that. We'll boost it, and we are going to also do another upgrade. Maybe how about a cannon, double cannon? Here we go. And then we'll just sit back and wait, and before you know it, in less than a day, we will have Dirty Baby Dragon spam going strong. It's going to be crazy. So next episode, you'll see how great that works out. And yes, of course, if you want to stop by a Facebook live stream every night at 7 p.m. Pacific, I will be there streaming for you guys, and you can see the Dirty Baby Dragon spam first person. All right. Also, of course, I've got giveaways and all sorts of other crazy stuff happening. It is always a good time, and I always do my best to communicate with you guys, to talk back to the chat, and I'll just be real. Live streaming is what I enjoy most, even more than making YouTube videos. I really love to live stream, and if I get a chance to live stream more, I will. And so watch for that soon as well. Maybe there's a little hint of a possible thing coming soon. But speaking of hints, how about a gentle little hint to don't forget to use code Galadon, okay? Before you enter any sort of purchase, confirmation, transaction in Clash of Clans, you could go down to settings, more settings, type in my name, Galadon, and then Supercell sends me about 5% of what you spend. Doesn't cost you anything. I take that money and, of course, buy huge amounts of Clash swag to give to you guys, gold passes, and charity donations. Okay, back here, this is a little issue I had the other day. I forgot to click record, and I upgraded the Barbarian King. Okay, so here he is, going to level 22. Just full disclosure, wanted to make sure you guys saw this. The Archer Queen is at 19 going to 20. He's at 21 going to 22. And that upgrade started off camera. And it is, I'll tell you right now, it is the only major upgrade that I've done off camera so far. But obviously you saw that I had accumulated the Dark Elixir for it, and it is fully legit. I just want to make sure. And remember, this is something you can verify for yourself. If you go back and watch every episode in this playlist, you will see every upgrade. You will see how every gem, I got COVID on the brain. Every gem is earned, except for the ones clearing bushes, because I honestly don't record that, but we're not quite that detail oriented. But all the major gem accumulations and spends will always be documented here in the videos. And speaking of major upgrades, how about all of those walls? That's right, we are doing pretty well. I'm pretty happy with the wall progression. Here we've got the Dark Elixir drill, and we're gonna pop it over to the completed side. We'll get that done in just a moment, and it's getting pretty crowded over there on the completed side, on the fully upgraded side. Excited about that. The less that we have over on the needs work side, the closer we are to Town Hall 10. We're going to do a little bit of upgrading of the, or actually not upgrading, just moving the walls around, just trying to make it look somewhat organized. And that's probably, wait a minute, we'll do this here and then that there, and then this is going to go, and then there. All right, so it looks a little bit more, I don't know. Some people have commented they don't like it when it looks all just like haphazard sprawled around the screen. So there we go. You get a good look at the heroes upgrading again. This is tough going without these guys for days at a time. And yes, I realize it gets way worse. There you can see the expo as well. And yeah. Okay, back over to the builder base side. Let's check this out. As we've got the builder free, we did forward. And in fact, what didn't earlier I said that this episode, that next episode we would be doing Dirty Baby Dragon spam? No. We are going right now. We are going to break in to the 12 Baby Dragon spam. And just a brief tutorial on how to get this done. Now, obviously, you need to worry about the air bombs first. So if you can get to those early, that's great. If you're looking to grab like a high 2-star or a 3-star attack. Now, the reason that Dirty Baby Dragon spam worked way back at like Builder Hall 6, 7, 8 was not because it would 3-star bases as much as it would get you a really high 1-star, and most of your opponents would score a 1-star when they attacked you. You would win on percentage. They would get frustrated. It seems very, very dirty. Now, at currently Builder Hall 5, it's actually working out pretty well as a 3-star strategy. There's so many players, and this is true, I would say, throughout the game. There's so many players that have decided that it's okay to rush the Builder Hall. And yes, of course it is. You don't get penalized as much as you would at home because you don't defend, you don't lose loot because your base gets destroyed. So you're not really suffering as much there. The only place you will suffer is in the head-to-head contests where players are crushing your base and they're holding you down to a certain trophy level. And that is always going to be true. At some point, if you're good enough, you're going to find yourself facing players that are a higher Builder Hall level than you are, simply because you're better than they are. And that is something that can be frustrating. A lot of players have come to terms with that in the Builder Hall side, and you'll see in the coming days that I will be facing a lot of Builder Hall 6s. You'll see a lot of opponents of mine that have 2 crushers instead of 1. And it doesn't have to be a reason to be discouraged because we can defeat them, of course. And it comes down to a little bit of base design as well. I keep on holding people off. Look at that one. That one was close, the Battle of the 1-stars. Back at home, time to do some upgrades maybe some walls, maybe some, I don't know. We're still working on the storages. That's right, because I've got runes. I do have a rune that I'd like to use at some point. So let's get the storages maxed out first. And then here you go. Speaking of facing a Builder Hall 6, just a quick reminder that, yes, going after a player that has a specific defense down, if they've got their only crusher down, go ground. If they've got their air bombs down, go air, because you could see it makes a huge difference. And there the Baby Dragons go in with no more air targeting defenses, and we pick up another 3-star. Pretty happy about that as we close in on 2,000 builder base trophies. Not likely to get to 3,000 builder base trophies, unfortunately. Right here, though, we're waiting. Okay, we're waiting for Antonio, so we're going to go ahead and check him out and see how he did on the base. And, oh, what do you know? He tried some Baby Dragons mixed with Giants. Didn't work out so well. And the 1-star Wonder base holds again. And we pick up another victory, this time just about getting to 2,000 builder base trophies. Unfortunately, there aren't any achievements at that level. We need to get much higher than that before we have a hope of picking up the big free gems. Okay, one more builder base battle, just showing you the tail end of this one. So excited. And it's funny because remember back in the builder base before they had the tiebreaker, you could spend all this time battling away and then find out that your opponent had already 3-starred you. Now, of course, you can spend all this time going, yes, I've got the triple on this guy. I am going to absolutely crush him. And that happens. So there is that. All right, fine. Frustrating, but whatever. Let's move on to the status report. We talk about trophies. We're kind of in this area where I feel like we're not moving up or down much. For gems, we actually did gain gems today. 39 gems from just achievements and whatever. And then the heroes, one more level for the king. Queen still stuck at 19. And then for the gold grab, Elixir Escapade and Heroic Heist, the numbers have increased a bit. For next goals, again, I promise it's going to happen. Really, next episode, we're switching things up. We're going to new attack strategies. As always, thank you so much for sticking around all the way to the blood first of the episode. You are the true Galadon fam. I love and think about and appreciate every single one of you every single day. So stay inside, wash your hands, be safe, be kind to other people, animals on the planet. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks. Let's go! Galadon, calm down, man. It's just